Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader and this will be your weekly 3-card tarot reading for the upcoming week. I have included the dates in the title, however I don't like to pigeonhole them to just the week. Look, they could fall, these messages could resonate for last week or the messages could fall outside of the upcoming week. So try and keep an open mind here Taurus, but nonetheless I do appreciate you being here. If you enjoy this weekly content and would like to see more of it, please feel free to leave behind a like, or alternatively, I do welcome you to subscribe if you haven't already. That really means a lot to me, so thank you so much for doing that. I will be using the Shadowscapes Tarot. I will list it in the description box if you're interested. I'll also list my prices, reading services, and my email in the description box below if you're interested in a private reading. Otherwise, let's get straight into it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for the sign of Taurus for the upcoming week? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, the first card you have here is the Page of Cups, followed by the 5 of Cups, and, the Chariot. There's definitely very strong water energy around you. Those of you that are dealing with a Cancer in particular, possibly a Pisces or a Scorpio, this is definitely a reading that's focused on them, but it also focuses on emotions, sensing things, intuitive ability, and creativity for you in the upcoming week. So let's start off with the Knight of Cups. Now, what does the Knight of Cups represent? He comes forward with a beautiful offer of emotion. Some of you are bonding very nicely here, or someone is trying to rekindle the past. I sense that someone is trying to heal. They're trying to reach out and seek closure from you, Taurus, or they're trying to bond with you emotionally is what I'm seeing here. Now, not taking the 5 of Cups into consideration just yet, just the Knight of Cups. This can be coming from a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's offering you a date, offering you commitment, or wanting to establish some sort of emotional bond with you. Now, this is someone that's very honest, because I feel like the Knight of Cups has traveled far and wide. He's learned a lot. He holds this beautiful high-prized cup. He's very well respected, or she's very well respected. That depends the kind of person you're dealing with here. And this person is very honest. Okay, they're coming in with a lot of honest energy. And somehow I feel like there's a connection tied into this. Or it's almost like an energy of too good to be true. You've got the majestic unicorn here, okay? So there's something magical or majestic about this person is what I'm seeing here. Or what they're offering is magical, Taurus. And this is quite exciting for a lot of you. This person is emotionally available. So if you're wondering if this person can commit to you, there could be some sort of solid meaning or clarification that will come to you in the upcoming week, that this person is able to offer you what it is that you're looking for. Now, for some, it could be an offer of a rewarding job, because I feel like this is closely connected to your passions in life, your forte, or your soul's calling. So for those that might be offered a job, I do believe this is something that could be genuinely quite emotionally rewarding for you, Taurus. So that's really nice to see with the Knight of Cups. I do feel like relationships and emotional connections are becoming a little bit more complicated for you. I guess more complex, I would say, rather than complicated. So this could also be translated into the sense where things are getting a little bit serious now. So upping the ante in your emotional connections, in particular those that are dealing with water signs. But even if you're not dealing with anyone that has water placement in their chart, this week the focus is all about emotions. Bonding with friends, family, spouses, children, professional colleagues, and people of that stature here. The next card you have is the 5 of Cups, which often points to grief, solace, trying to put things into the past, dwelling on things. Water signs have a very intuitive ability. You may find that you're dwelling a lot on a connection, whether this connection is from your past or whether it's yet to come in your future. You're dwelling on this. There's a lot of energy and focus, but it's conjuring up a lot of emotions in you, Taurus. So you may find you're emotionally more sensitive, or your emotions are more heightened in the upcoming week. And this could point to empathy, this could point to sympathy, or this could point to your feelings growing in a very powerful way in the upcoming week. I'm not sure if someone will confess something to you or show you a more honest, a more sinister side to them. And suddenly this will evoke, and awaken strong emotions. And this can happen really, really quickly over the upcoming week. It can point to loss. And it's interesting how all these cards are pointing to the past. They're pointing to the left-hand side. And I do think for some of you, you might have some sort of emotional reconnection to someone from your past. Whether you physically reconnect or not, it's hard to say, but I almost feel like you're emotionally revisiting memories that will pull at your heartstrings a little bit. So obviously it'll make you emotional because A, you're still trying to deal with that, Taurus, or B, you still have feelings for this person. Especially if you are dealing with a Cancer or possibly a Pisces, Scorpio here, this person is really, really missing you. They're coming up in the cards here. They either want to confess something to you that they couldn't do before because they're dwelling, okay? There's a lot of dwelling and focus and energy that's going towards you. Moving on, you have the Chariot card. So this could also be someone that's expressing how they feel about you. I do think an offer is coming. It's a genuine offer here, Taurus. I think it's one that you can trust. The Chariot is all about someone who's emotionally available. It is a card of Cancer. So it does represent someone who's emotionally quite codependent. The Crab here, this person could be a bit of a... they could be a little bit reserved here about their feelings, but I think in the upcoming week you might see changes in leaps and bounds because you can see what looks like these unicorns, you know, heading into the water. A part of them feels like they're, you know, they're not sure how quick they need to go because of the, you know, the rider here. But the rider is so open, you know, arms open wide, completely open to something here. And although they might have some sort of reservations, or these might be your reservations coming forward, Taurus, you're leaping into the waters of emotion here. So this is quite powerful. I do believe something that someone is offering you is quite magical and has the power to be long-term because the sea turtles are here. And these are often creatures that mate for life or for a very, very long time. So I like the sense that this person can offer you some sort of stability. It is coming out into the open because the Chariot signifies confidence. It signifies boldness. It signifies possibly you becoming exclusive with someone in the upcoming week, or someone becoming more emotionally open. So possibly vulnerability. Someone you could be connected to. Doesn't matter which sign. This person could open up about their past or something that they've been dwelling on, something that hits close to home to them. Okay, so you'll see a different side to them. And they'll be very sensitive about this issue, but the fact that they'll want to open up to you about this, Taurus, speaks volumes of how they feel and that they can trust you, because this water sign wouldn't do it. If they couldn't trust you wholeheartedly or they couldn't confide in you, they wouldn't be able to do this. But the fact that they are able to really, really says a lot. Really says a lot into how they're feeling, especially about you. Compatibility, the two unicorns, there's a lot of potential in this connection. And if it is someone coming from your past, I feel like you might have reservations or they might have reservations, Taurus, but this could work, okay? This could be worth exploring. This could be worth jumping into once again, jumping into it together. Knowing what you know and knowing the kind of person they are and the emotions you've been through together, Taurus, there'll be something there that'll pull you back in, is what I'm seeing with the Chariot card. But in particular, if you are dealing with a Cancer, I feel like things are moving in leaps and bounds between the two of you. So congratulations. I will leave it at that though, Taurus. I hope this weekly reading has been insightful. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave behind a like, and hopefully we shall be chatting soon. Have a fantastic week. Bye for now.